We all know what's going on in the world right now. The stock market is down, the economy is down, it's just not a fun time overall. But I'm not here to talk about all of that today because I'm sure you've heard it enough. Instead, I'm going to be talking about how you can make the most out of staying inside, because the chances are you might be stuck in your house for a little while. Being confined to your own home can be tough, especially from a financial standpoint. It may well mean that you are closing the door on any income, and that is not what we want. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 ways that you can make an income online without leaving your house. And I know you are probably thinking, who's this little kid telling me how to make money? And yes, I know I'm only 18, but I've been doing this whole online income thing for over 2.5 years now, and have been blessed enough to be able to earn a full-time income strictly online. So hopefully in this video, I can help some of you watching to do the same. Now, these aren't things that you're going to walk into on day one and come out with an extra $500 in your pocket, because these are all real hustles that require work. But if you are sitting at home, bored out of your brain, there's nothing better to do than start chipping away at an online income source, which could also bring you some passive income when all of this craziness in life is back to normal. To preface this video, I'm a Shopify dropshipper, and I've been dropshipping for a few years, building and working with quite a few stores in this time frame, so my mind is definitely oriented to e-commerce. However, if you are not into dropshipping, I've got a few other ways for you to make that online bread as well. And I just want to say that I have personally done everything that I'm about to talk about, and have been successful in making ongoing profits with each. This is not made up, I'm not pulling this from some scam article. These are real working methods that I have personally been using for years. I talked a little bit about these strategies in this video, so if you've already seen that, some of these might be familiar to you. But like I said before, if you are stuck at home with nothing better to do, this is hands down the best time to start learning about all of this. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. The first way, and most effective in my opinion, is to start a dropshipping store. Now, I know you may have heard that dropshipping isn't really possible right now, and while it's definitely harder, there is no better time to learn the craft of Shopify dropshipping and have methods in place ready to execute when the shipping times are back to normal. If you aren't aware of dropshipping, you basically build an online store, run ads on your store to get customers, and when someone comes to your store and buys a product from you, you place an order for the exact same product directly from a manufacturer, and they ship the product from their warehouse to the customer, meaning you don't have to touch the product or even see it. You will raise the price of the product on your website greater than what the manufacturer charges you, which is where your profit comes from. I'm now going to run through how you can start dropshipping with a super low budget in order to maximize profits in the beginning. I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. Find a product which is currently doing well in the market through looking for ads on your Facebook and Instagram newsfeed. Look for ads with the most likes, comments, and views, and make sure the ad is still getting engagement on a daily basis. Then, head over to the Facebook ad library and search the name of the Facebook page you just saw advertising that product. Within this, you can see all the types of ads that this page is running, and you want to make sure that they are running a lot of ads for this certain product. If you see a ton of ads for it, that's a green light for the next step. Now, go over to AliExpress and find the product. You can just search the keywords of what it is. Now, open a Shopify store with a 90-day free trial, which they are currently offering. That's an insane deal, by the way. Definitely take advantage of that, and begin building it out. You want to build the store in the eyes of a consumer and make it look as professional as possible. Have a good logo, great images, and of course a great product description. Once you are happy with the store design and you've tested to make sure your checkout works, you can then begin running ads. You can launch 5 ad sets, all with different interests related to that product, and you can do it at whatever budget you want. If the product is already doing well in the market, the likelihood of it selling for a profit is super high. And this is by far my favorite way of making money online. Watch some tutorials and soak up as much info as you can before starting. And if you have a question about dropshipping, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram at @ecombaxter. I reply to every single message that I get. Like I said just before, dropshipping and Shopify was definitely my golden goose in terms of making money online, and it has grown ever since then. I know people who are still dropshipping throughout this global crisis, but the general idea is that no one is currently scaling their ads and is just running low-level advertising campaigns in order to minimize future issues if the shipping times get even worse. I have personally scaled down my stores at this time in order to minimize the risk of getting refunds or chargebacks due to the bad shipping times. But as I said, I know people who are still running heaps of ads, and they are doing just fine. If dropshipping is something that you're interested in, but you've never really taken the dive into it, I definitely recommend giving it a go while you're stuck at home. For me at least, dropshipping was the perfect gateway into making money online, and it gave me so many skills on marketing, store design, everything like that, which I've taken into pretty much every other online business that I've started. So if you are thinking about taking the leap, definitely do it while you have some spare time on your hands. Now, if dropshipping isn't for you, this next method is my second favorite way of earning an income from home. And before my Shopify stores took off, this is exactly what I did to make money. This is freelance work, particularly website design. Now don't click away. I'm not talking about coding or anything difficult like that. I myself know nothing about coding. I'm just talking about building different websites within Shopify. If you remember me saying before that because of dropshipping, I was able to take numerous skills into different online businesses, website creation was hands down the best skill that I took away from it. Through only a few hours of tutorials and a lot of trial and error, I was able to learn how to build professional websites on Shopify in a pretty quick amount of time. I then took this skill to the freelance model, where I approached businesses who advertised to me on Facebook and sent them a message saying I could revamp their website to maximize their online revenue. And funnily enough, businesses love hearing that. You can charge anywhere from $350 all the way up to thousands of dollars to build a website, and it really isn't that hard. The idea of freelancing seems pretty tough in theory, but Shopify website building in particular really isn't. And there is a massive demand for it, especially right now, where some businesses are being forced to move 100% online. In times like these, businesses are going to need to make sure their site is as good as it can be, because this is where they're going to make all of their money. What I would do with no experience is watch tutorials on YouTube about how to build professional Shopify websites, and then build some of your own to gain some experience. You want to have a portfolio which you can show other businesses when you approach them, but this portfolio can just be filled with your own websites. After you have a collection of these, you can start hitting up businesses who are advertising to you on Facebook and Instagram and attempt to close the deal. The best way to do this, in my opinion, is to schedule a Skype call between you and the business owner, as you are much more likely to close the deal over the phone versus just texting. If you can close one deal per week for $500, that's a significant amount of money, and there are no expenses in this, which also means zero risk. Okay, you don't want to dropship, you don't want to build websites, but you still want to make some money online. The next best thing, in my opinion, is to start a blog or a YouTube channel. Now, I'm not just talking about a personality channel where you vlog and all of that. I'm actually also talking about a compilation type channel where you can legally reuse content in your videos and make money from YouTube ads. If it were me, I would start an actual personality YouTube channel, because chances are you have a hobby that you can talk about on and on without getting bored, and that topic could be the basis of your YouTube channel. Building an audience on a channel like that versus building an audience on a compilation type channel is much more valuable, because having a personal brand and having people who know who you are can be super beneficial in the long run. YouTube can also pay pretty well if you start raking in a decent amount of views every video you upload, and the ad revenue that you can earn definitely translates to a nice add-on in your bank account. For me, I started the channel that you're watching right now not for the money, but because I genuinely enjoy editing, filming, and that whole YouTube process. I've been editing videos for years, and combining that with the success that I found in e-commerce meant that starting this type of channel was the perfect option. As it stands right now, I make hardly anything from my YouTube channel, but because I've been able to earn a full-time income in other ways, I find that the opportunity to help you all out in video form is super fulfilling, and I genuinely do love it. I love seeing your DMs, comments, everything like that, so for me, the time that I spend making these videos is well worth it. Even though a smaller channel like mine doesn't earn a huge amount, a channel which is structured in a more viral way, like a meme compilation channel for example, can rake in insane amounts of views, and the ad money which is returned from that is extremely hefty as well. If you make a video like this and get 10 million views, YouTube pays creators an average of $3 per 1,000 views, meaning that this video with 10 million views likely earned around $30,000 in ad revenue, which is nuts. And videos like these pop up all the time. You have probably clicked on one in your recommended tab before. And behind that channel is just someone like you or I who is now collecting the bag by editing these simple compilation videos. And the best part, you don't need to leave your house. You can do this from literally anywhere. And with a compilation type channel, you don't even need to do any filming. You can just compile a bunch of clips using any basic editing software. If I were to go this route, here's what I would do. Go on Google Trends and see what is trending at the moment. Then look for content based around this topic on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, things like that. And then I would download this content with permission from the creator and compile all of this into one compilation video. If skateboarding, for example, was on a massive uptrend and everyone wanted to see skateboarding videos, I could make a video titled Top 10 Best Skateboarding Fails of 2020, and like I said, compile a bunch of clips which I could find from social media. That type of top 10 viral content can really rake in the views, and along with that comes ad revenue. Of course, there are a million other ways to make money online too, and I have only just scratched the surface. But like I said, I wanted to talk about things that I had personally done to earn an income and hopefully give you guys enough info to go out and do the same for yourself. If anything that I've talked about has interested you further, I recommend doing your own research, because obviously there's a lot more that goes into each of these businesses and they will take time to learn and master. But if you put in the work and put in the hours, these can make you an absolute killing. I also just wanted to say that make sure you are all staying safe during this global crisis, and use the time that you may have stuck at home to chip away at an online side hustle, and of course let me know how you go. As always, if you have any questions at all, feel free to DM me on Instagram at ecombaxter. Also, drop a comment down below. I respond to the comments and the DMs. For now though, that's all from me, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hello! God of Fake Gurus here. Congratulations! You made it to the end of the video. Before you go though, Baxter was wondering if you could like the video and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to turn notifications on. Now, time to go ride in my rented Lamborghini. Bye!